we're getting awesome nerdy shoes. I think most recently a lot of people saw these. Nintendo partnered with Vans and kind of just spontaneously about a week before E3 with really not a whole lot of announcement. We're just like, oh hey, you can get Mario sneakers and they're awesome. We both were like, I think half our coworkers are going to get these, so let's just maybe not get them.
Yeah, the ones in the middle specifically, I can totally see you rocking.
Yeah,
you know,
I
the white
love
ones.
So I actually went. If you go on like the Vans website, you can make like custom like color combos.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I screwed around a little bit because I realized that I would totally wear a pair of the skate highs, which are like the ones on the far left.
Yeah.
That were like the light purple, dark purple, light gray, and dark gray of a Super Nintendo.
Yep.
But I couldn't quite get it. Like they'd have to be too much purple, and I was like, close enough. But if they make Super Nintendo sneakers, I'm all over that. I'm kind of.
My thing with this is I love the like Vans slip-ons,
Yeah.
but I don't really like their high tops. But you couldn't like mix and match a lot of them.
Yeah.
Either way, this is a really cool partnership that Nintendo did.
Yeah.
They put them in stores, and then the second they sell out, they're gone forever. So if you have a Vans near you, if you live in a small town, go raid it, get all the cool stuff. I got Donkey Kong and Duck Hunt socks from there.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
In addition to that, we've also got, I was in Portland this last weekend, and I went into a Doc Martens store, and I was stunned when I saw possibly the most 90s thing imaginable, which was Ninja Turtles Doc Martens. Let's take a look at these.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I could rock these. Worth noting the...
Because you're not a 90s wrestler.
Yeah, there's like this is like something that it's ironically something Bebop and Rocksteady would probably wear before.
You know what's
the
really
Turtles
weird
did.
about these is that they don't have a defined style guide. Like
No.
the eyes and noses are in different places. I actually like the Michelangelo ones because the shell matches up with the nose.
Yeah.
But then like Raphael's got ooze all over the
So
side
Raphael's,
of him.
the ooze thing I think is badass, and also that like the bandana can come off.
Yeah.
But that's not the only thing Doc Marten had. They also had Adventure Time.
Dude,
Right?
those are loud as hell.
Yeah, but like they kind of totally work.
They totally work.
Then they also had BMO and,
What?
and Finn, right?
So this is the kind of stuff like I don't wear stuff like this, but I appreciate the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Especially the floating Game Boy screens on the front of those. Those are nuts.
This is like the kind of stuff that like a real life Ramona Flowers would wear.
100%.
This is so just like cool nerdy girl attire. That said, there's plenty more. We talked about this. There were the Back to the Future Nikes, which were kind of hard to come by. They were the were they or weren't they? This Michael J. Fox put them on. Those are one of those ones you're probably never going to have those.
He wore these like prototype versions that self-lace that
Sure.
the company sent him. They never actually became like retail available.
These are like the shoe equivalent of those like life-size like Don Post Star Wars replicas, where you're like, oh, maybe they'll have one at like an episode of Cribs like 20 years
This
from
has
now or
been
something.
the holy grail of sneakerheads,
Yeah.
especially
So-
like Nike heads.
Yeah, so obviously, Back to the Future 2, it happened this year, apparently. Something that turned 30 was Aliens, and we got the Reebok Alien Stompers that Ripley wears. This was a total screw-up on kind of everyone's part. I tried to buy these. The website pretty much crashed. It didn't work. They apparently only had men's sizes, or maybe they didn't. I was going to get them for my fiance because much like the titular character Ellen Ripley from Ellen Ripley versus the Aliens, she's
a girl.
She's a human woman. But yeah, they just had them in dude sizes. I'm like, I don't know if I'd wear those.
Yeah. I would wear alien feet.
That would be really awful. They also have these ones, which I just dug up. These are supras that are tied in with X-Men Apocalypse.
These are awesome.
I think these are the best looking thing to come out of that movie.
They come out of that franchise.
Sorry,
period.
Bryan Singer apologists, but these are like they're like a mix of kind of carbon fiber and then like Cerebro paneling, and there's that little tiny X button there.
Like these straight up look like shoes I wear already.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you can see these I'm rocking right now, but I
Show
wear
off
shoes
Brian's
like this.
shoes.
Yeah, there we go.
Also, somebody in the comments is mad that we're talking about shoes. Get over it, dude. All right, so then of course, digging a little bit deeper, Adidas partnered with Avengers, and we got these beauties? Question mark.
Ooh. I don't know if these should be in adult sizes. So I think my problem with these is that they are just like really garish and shiny, and they almost look like neon bondage gear.
I don't know. These look like these are totally something that you could like wear to the gym or playing ball with or whatever.
I can't pull these off.
I mean, you don't go to the gym either, so you know.
Oh, do you?
it's a
Why don't you
moot
tell me what's
point.
going on over there?
Well, they got a lot of cool new muscle gears and a lot of heavy stuff. And,
There's a dog there now.
They
You
apparently
can pet
make you
him.
to pay to go in there. It's crazy. Yeah, but Adidas and Avengers isn't the first time they've partnered with some nerdy stuff. They're also a kind of long-running Star Wars Adidas partnership.
Yeah.
I really wish that I jumped on more of these. I had a pair of Carbonite ones. Here's Boba Fett's. These are gorgeous, but I would never wear them. And then there are these ones, which don't you have those in a box
I do have
somewhere?
them in the box. They go for like $500 now.
They're sneakers. Come on,
Well,
just remake them.
I bought them for $100 and
Yeah.
never wore them. So
Yeah.
if you want those, I'll get you a good deal.
All right, and then of course there's these beauties,
Which I love.
Yeah, those are kind of work if you're going out to a disco or something.
No, they're b-boy, dude. They're b-boy as
yeah,
hell.
no,
Like,
I
these are
dig
for
them.
break
Yeah.
dancers. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really into it.
And then these ones, Metal Gear Solid 5 in Japan
Wow.
partnered with Puma, and in addition to some kind of cool looking running shoes, we also got some actual sneaking shoes, which came with like mud guards you could put on. But yeah, there you go. That's a bunch of real nerdy shoes that you can try to track down on eBay probably. But,
Those are really, really cool.